Well, June is Men's Health Month, and efforts are being made to improve their overall wellness, and that includes helping those experiencing mental illness. It has become one of the most common health concerns in the country.
According to the CDC, more than 1 in 5 adults are living with the condition. One Long Island man recently shared his personal story and his mission to help others like him. Pix 11's Stacey Ann Gooden is joining us live in the studio with more on his story. Good morning, Stacey Ann.
Good morning, Hazel, and good morning, Craig. This is an amazing story, I tell you, and it just chokes me up every time because, health experts say while there's no single cause for mental illness, there are a number of factors that can increase your risk. For Ken Myron, it all started after a failed business venture that led him down a dark path of addiction. He spoke with me about getting through those darkest days and helping others do the same.
I developed a horrible anxiety, which then became panic attacks.
Ken Myron recalls his battle with mental illness.
I wouldn't leave the house, and for the anxiety, not thinking to go to seek help, I went to the liquor store. And I started drinking vodka, because vodka, believe it or not, works fantastic for anxiety. What alcohol did for my anxiety, I found that cocaine did for the depression.
He was in his 30s when signs of the disorder surfaced. After graduating St. John's University, the former college wrestler opened a health club in Farmingdale, Long Island.
It really took off for 10 years. It did phenomenal. Fitness was like the #2 growth industry in the 90s. This was 1990 to 2000.
But things took a turn when another fitness center in the area opened up, which ultimately forced him to close. The ordeal sent him spiraling out of control.
I was profoundly depressed. I could tell it was hurting my family and friends, and that really was the gut punch of it all. Addiction is what they call a family disease.
Now, when it comes to helping a family member or friend who may be struggling with mental illness or substance use, Ken says it's important to find that balance between cutting them off and enabling them. He recommends providing them with resources like these pamphlets to let them know that recovery is possible.
With the support of his mom and close friends, Ken sought professional help. He underwent 13 psychiatric hospitalizations and 5 inpatient rehabs. Now in recovery for more than 10 years, he spent the last 7 of them working as a peer counselor for inpatient services at Zucker Hillside Hospital, the same hospital he was admitted for treatment. Associate Director Michael Dwyer says Ken brings a different kind of experience for most medical professionals.
He gives them a really positive role model that makes them say, hey, you know what, I can do this. I can do this. Here's somebody who did it. Maybe I could do it as well.
What do you think are the things that help you to stay grounded and to continue on this journey?
Number 1, people, places, and things. I couldn't hang around with the 2 or 3 friends of mine that would go to the bar. And the other thing that I do is I stay away from boredom.
Now in his 50s, he has a new lease on life and a mantra that also keeps him on track.
I got to move a muscle to change the thought. I get up, I clean the room, I call a friend, I go shopping, cook a meal, eat a meal, get my shoes on, get out of that house. Go for a walk.
And shares this message to help others living with mental illness and addiction.
Negative feelings are like clouds in the sky. They're going to drift into your life. They're going to make you feel horrible, but eventually they're going to drift out of your life.
Love that. All right, move a muscle, change a thought. All right, Myron also takes doctor-prescribed medication to help with his condition. He grew up an only child, but says he considers the people he helps family. Ken is among 80% of those who enter the program at Zucker Hillside Hospital and complete it, then go on to get state certified and employed where needed. Live in studio, I'm Stacey Ann Gooden. We're going to send it back over to you guys.